Hi there, everyone. Okay, so tonight, as you know, if you've been following along at any point with my 7 days to DIE playthroughs and things, that I build stuff. I like to make things, and so I came across this random generated world so you have what's called a key for the world, which is the name that you give it. And I gave it a name which was Apocalyptic Oasis. That might have crackled just then. So I gave it a name, and it so happened that I ended up spawning in the desert. And I came across this idea. I just thought, well, why not make some kind of oasis, considering I'm in the desert? So I have been doing some building, and it is now day 14, and it's time, of course, for a Hoarde night. However, you'll notice that I don't have anything on high settings, and the reason is because I don't want to destroy all the building that I've done, because it's just going to, set me back. It's going to take ages to fix it all, and I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to destroy the place. I just want to have a bit of fun and just see how it holds up, just generally, with a Hoarde. So that's what I'm doing. I'm only on low spawn and only on scavenger, which means there's less showing up. So I'm happy with that. I'm not trying to do anything crazy. The focus for this is actually on building, so that's the whole point, right? Okay. Now, I don't seem to have much sound. There we are. Now we have sound. Okay. So you can see that I'm doing this weird bridge creation. It's kind of gothic looking. Day 14, 6 o'clock in the morning, so I can actually go and get some other stuff done. So let's see. Right, just give me a moment and we shall get stuck into it. So I'll show you what I've got so far. I have made this little island here a little bigger. So there was an island here and I have increased the size of it. All right. And I've basically made, little areas. Of all things. So you're going to, head here by bus for your little holiday, or you can park your car there. Get the hang of this. Right, we've got to turn the other way. There we go. Right, here we go into our main area. Sorry, that's a bit giddying, isn't it? All right, and so from our little we can just shoot through these bars. I have to make sure I have all the repair gear on me, but because I'm in creative mode, it means that I can use steel straight away and everything. So when you're building, it's a good idea just, get everything a little bit more secure, although it means that you don't get the kind of look that you might want. That is of all things, a prison door. A prison door sounds terrible, but it's not a prison, but it is pretty effective. I don't mind that thing. So you'll see that I've used this little facade of bricks, and it is in fact a facade. There you go. So that's what you can do if you lay blocks down to make it look a particular way. You can use the facade, but just remember that when you do that, the block comes out to about here. So you can't lay anything close to it, all right? That it won't let you place anything closer, right? But it can just get the look in the meantime. All right, so here we go. As you can see, we've got all of this decked out. I've got my little bike under the tree there. And I'm attempting to make a land bridge across to the other side. Now I've got to get into... I can't see the chat at the moment. Just one moment. It wouldn't let me into the chat. Try again. Let me in. Let me into my chat. No, it's not. I don't know why it's not letting me in. No. Okay, I'm having some sort of issue with getting into my chat here. Keep trying. I don't know why it's doing that to me. Oh, here we go, finally. Yep, I've got the screen doing a funny thing. Okay, back into my manager. I don't know what my phone's doing. Sorry, but my phone's doing a weird thing here. Okay, so there you go. Now I can see you in the chat. Finally, it's up and we're into it. Okay, so I've got my little bike. Okay, here's the little restaurant area. And of course I made this contraption. A sandstone. I have a few weird sandstone things going on. This is a land bridge that I started creating across, and the trader's over there, so that's where I want to go eventually, and it's a big process. Oh, spit on a cactus. Okay, so I have my little cactus forest over here. There we go. And oh, this thing here is there we are. It's my storage chests of this and that. Which reminds me, I probably should see. Even with just building, I've got up to 68 kills just for fortnights. Okay, so where am I up to? I need. Oh, it's very cold. Okay, let's put some warmer clothes on. Hooded. I just chuck my helmet on. That's gives me back 10. So that's back 20. So I'm just 79. Green shirt. Yeah, let's go with the green shirt. There we go. That should be fine. Okay, so just to protect from the zombies, I've chucked my little. They'll probably jump in there. But that's to collect stuff that I get from them. Now I've made this little path, and if we go for a run, because we can, this is for, I've got to put railings, so you can see there's no railings yet. Okay, I haven't done that. But I made this road all the way, and it took ages. So I've created a road up to the main road. Oh, hello. What, we're getting started already? Are you the only one? Have you got some friends? Oh, I forgot about that. No, there's someone else. I can hear them. Where are they? Okay. No. Can? Ah, always use that. Okay, well I'm not going to go getting rid of corpses just yet. So I just want to get up here and show you. Let's go all the way up here. Wow. So you can see it's a bit of a distance, but I mean, it took me a long time and a lot of resources to kind of build this contraption, this road that goes all the way up to here. And it has its own mindset about, you know, the levels as you go up a hill and build a road, it automatically sets things up at in a higher position. So you try to lay something down at the same level and it goes up a bit higher automatically. So yeah, that's just, you know, the way it is. And see, here's my little bus stop. Look, ta-da! So I made this little place. It's I know it's emergency supplies for passers-by. And well, maybe for me if I need them. 250 eggs, you won't starve. So anyway, I made a little deck and a couple of chairs. Kind of a bit of protection here. You can even just jump up on that and you know, jump up on top of there if you're in trouble and shoot them from there. But yeah, I think I put everything in there. Everything except a grill. I haven't put a grill plate in. You can see I've got some things I'm already set up for tonight. So that is what I have done so far. And I haven't explored a lot of this map. There is a sandstone structure that I didn't create that was already there. So when you come down to the island, you head down this road. Another one. Okay. Oh, they're out already. That's because I switched the spawn on. Oh, it's the nurse. Hi, nursey. What do you got for me? Don't know what I got for you. You're not going to like it much, but I don't know why that got stuck. Alright. No, she doesn't have anything for me at all. Nothing. So anyway. Oh, you've got a friend. See, they were on their way to the oasis and didn't quite make it. She's pretending. She's not really dead. Shoot him again just in case. Okay, oh, the water. Yep, okay, I'll take that. I don't want that. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a... I should be breaking down these bodies, but I suppose I can. Like that. Because apparently it slows down the program. If you don't get rid of them, kind of clogs it up or something. Okay. Yep, we reloaded. Okay. So as you come in here, you can see that it becomes green. My plan is, what I want to do is this area here will also be an oasis. So it'll actually start happening a bit closer, a bit sooner. And we'll also have a fence to protect against all these guys. But they come in through the water, so you don't just get them from there. They actually come under it. They walk under the water. Oh, shoulder shot. Dodgy on my behalf, but never mind, it worked. I see another one. I'm hearing something really weird over there. What am I hearing? Don't know. Okay. That's that. Okay. This is a bit crackly. I'm just going to crackling my lead. There we go. Okay, so what I was going to do is, it sounds like there's a zombie hanging around. No, I can't see it. Right, well, I'm just going to indulge in a little bit of bridge building. I am going to switch off my chat for my microphone for a while, and continue with that. Okay, and go from there, because we've got quite a few hours to kill here in-game hours. So it's only 9 in the morning. I don't need to do anything with this base. I just have to have my arrows ready and go for it. All right. Now, where's my bridge stuff? Okay, so you can see I'm using reinforced concrete, steel supports, concrete pillars, and that's the street light, and it's the one with the switch. Now, if you do the what's it called, creative mode, it's got cheat mode. I don't think it's cheating, it's being creative. So you just want to build, right? You need all the materials. It takes so long to get to a point where you actually can make steel and all of that. So if you want to just get to it straight away, you can go into the creative mode and you can just take on a project and do whatever you want. Now I can peg in this. I don't need this water, I've got a stack. So let's just chuck that in. Now I also need for this, we could do an outdoor TV thing too. Very trendy. I'm not sure if you can get the TV going. That would be cool. Sand, that's for making my beach. I don't need my pickaxe at this stage. I don't need my spade. I might keep the pickaxe though, my steel shovel. Well, you know what, let's peg you in there. I don't need you. I will, however, eat something and drink something. And let's, just keep hydration up. And what else don't I need? Now, I've got to go find the gizmos that I had, or come up with a railing. I think I'll look at the menu, and so you can see, and let's find a railing. So you have this menu here, creative. Okay, now that's everything. That's take you forever to look through it. If you search for something, everything else disappears right until you kind of clear your search and click across to one of the tabs. So just in case it happens to you and you freak out, that's what happens. So all items, I'm not going to find it in there. It says all items, but this is all, I'll show you in this first one here, is clothing and so on. And I'm standing out here, I realised I've got the spawn on for the Z's. That could be interesting. One of them will come along and smack me. So I want something that's going to look good along that bridge. Now, if you want to call screamers in, all you have to do is make that kind of filigree metal fence. And they love that thing. So you just make one of those. So I'm looking for something that I can stick in there as a railing that's going to look really cool. But I'm also going to leave areas to get back up in case I'm in the water for any reason. So I'm not seeing anything there. Okay, here's a railing. What's this one? Black iron railing. Let's look at that. That seems to me like it's going to be kind of creepy looking. All right, let's give the black iron railing a go. There we are. Oh, okay, that looks really spooky. I like that. So why do I want this spooky bridge? I don't know. I just ended up making, I got started making this thing with asphalt, and I decided, well, hey, it actually looks pretty cool. So yeah, they love to attack you while you're attempting to build. So I can hear a Z, and I think they are underneath. Okay, so yeah, there you go. So that's what it's going to look like to make that. And if I run it along this way, no, there we go. Looks like I might need to fill that up with some asphalt. No, I don't think I've got any on me. I think I put the asphalt back. So let's grab some. And where you find it is when you go here to all blocks. If you look along here, these things here are all the different types, like sandstone, desert. There it is, and asphalt is just there. So I can grab myself some of that. And let's fill in that gap there. I might have been making a way up, but I'm going to do that sort of separately anyhow. So, no, sniper rifle, you are not needed just yet. Actually talking to my gun. Must have a personality. All of its own. Okay. There you go. So it's very easy. The asphalt in the game, that's if you're not in this mode, to make asphalt takes a lot of resources, right? So you just wouldn't do it really. However, if you're in the creative mode, the beauty of it is you can just make whatever you want. Now I didn't want that. I've made something I don't want, which is why I have this yay wonderful pickaxe on me, and so we can just kill it, and I'm gonna put that there. So it's pretty decent. It's 1,500. It's unlikely that they would try to break this bridge. They'll run across it, but I don't think they'll try to break it. Okay. So now there's no problem with this. You can just jump the railing really, and once again things happen like this. So good old pickaxe is a marvellous addition. Put that into your inventory. Now I could run this railing a little closer, in fact, from that point onwards. Alright, so we've got this wider area, and I think that's acceptable, and then we can go to the finer area there. Okay, so this is a bit wider, and then this is finer. I'll try to get it the same. You will be like that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, and this one will be one back. Oh, that kind of works. I might put an extra one there. Alright. So I don't have any need to put it here. I can. Aesthetically, I suppose I would have it there because it just looks kind of creepy, you know. Like, oh, what happened in this place? The fence got taken over by the asphalt. What a strange place. It is. It's a strange place indeed, because I created it, so I tend to make weird stuff, right? I watch people and they make these things that they look like they've studied architecture. It's not quite the case when I make things. They just they have character, right? Right, there we go. It's a little bit better. So there is an area you can kind of climb up. That's going to be fine. The only thing with this is I think the bridge kind of, it might go just slightly curved at the end. From memory, I had to make some adjustments because it just wouldn't allow me to make it go straight. So I had to change things a bit. Hopefully, that'll be fine. There we go. And we can even make, oh, what a good idea. I can make a little pedestrian area just there. So, looks like, yeah, there's a Z down here somewhere, hiding underneath. Don't you know it? See, I can make a little walkway just there. And maybe extend this asphalt around, but I'm not going to do it right now. I just want to get these little railings in. But yeah, there's a those are the possibilities, aren't they? You know, those are the possibilities that you can come up with. The ideas that you can turn into something real. I'll get you away, and I'll have my asphalt back. Let's just sort this business out. Yeah, this all looks good. Oh, it's hot. Again. It gets hot and cold here all the time. And once you start using different biomes in an area, you've got to remember that you'll also get the temperature changes in those biomes. So I've created some forest biome, and when I'm in that part of the, and when I'm standing in here, in that forest area, it is in fact colder. And then if I go back into the desert area, like walk out this way, I start to feel the heat again. The character starts to really go, oh, whoa, it's hot, you know. So yeah, you do get that happening. That's something to keep in mind when you're using biome blocks, which is what I've been doing for this build. So there we go. That's coming along, isn't it? That's happening. It works. Now, will you go? No, you won't go there. Is that this way? I don't want to fall over the side, really. It's a pain. Come up. Okay. Going to be annoying. Go that way. No? No, it looks like I'm going to have to do this. Drop some of these down. And if you look underneath, it looks kind of crazy. So at some stage you want to go down and just fill in the gaps, because there's a stack of gaps down. Whoa, nearly fell. A stack of gaps down there. Holes, as it were, in the oh, I've got heat stroke. Oh, that'll bring a screamer or something. I might have heat stroke for long. Like that on, that, and that. Okay. Mega crash. Should be good. Yep. Alright, that's fine. Just right. And I got creative again, you know, with my little sculptural structures here and there. So I might make this a little more narrow, because we've got our little pedestrian walkway here. Do I really want it to, I don't know, these are the decisions you've got to make, like how far out is this bridge going to go now that I've put up it's only for a bicycle, you know, or maybe a single car to go through. Unfortunately, you can't drive the cars in this particular edition. You can in the next one, but it's not out just yet for console. Will be soon. This console edition, you can't do it. So the thing is, because this is plate, because it's plate, not the cube, the block goes upwards. It's a square block that goes up. So if you see, if I try to put this on top, see how it's sitting up high like that? Okay, that's because that's the top of the block. This block here underneath me. So yeah, when you lay blocks, you do deal with that kind of thing. All right, let's just stick this here. It's a little tiny bit of extra support too for the structure. Should we want to, in the future, turn up the spawn. Now, I did have a pedestrian area. I think I will build that out. So I'm going to keep this as is. For the rest of the way, that should work quite well. It's 11 o'clock, 11:28. No, there's no one around. That's good. It's the stealth bridge build. Uh-huh. So let's get some water. 95 degrees still? Wow, why so hot? going to eat something too. Another one. I don't want the stew because it makes you warm, and we are already warm. So food has an effect, and it's worth noting that effect. In doing so, you will find that you manage your temperature a little bit better. Now, I let it get, because I was chatting away and wasn't paying attention. I kind of let it get away then, but yeah, normally I'm a little more attentive. Now we can go this way, like so. There we go. Okay, so how's that looking? There we go. It's jumpable for us, so if we come out of the water, we can hop this little fence. There's also a potential to do a second layer. You can do 2 layers on the fence if you want. You know, like we could just close that off there, even here, and just make it a. There we go. Oh, where's that pickaxe? That's not where I wanted that to go. Not quite. Okay. Anyway, it's an experiment. As I said, there's no traditional building really. I just make these different structures. I probably will put another layer on this one. It's just got that tower thing, the Hoarde on the top. But if we turn the ante up, make it harder, we're going to get birds. And if we get birds, we'll probably want some sort of structure to shoot through at the top. So I haven't made that just yet, but that's something to consider with that particular build that I've got there. Protects against the monkeys, but so you get them before they get you, but it doesn't protect against birds just yet, not yet. So I was attempting to put this, oh there we go, I can now. So that one will go out and I can flip it around. And I can't do that one. However, I can close this area off, flip that one around. No, it's not going to do it. I have to do this so many different ways. There. Okay. So the pedestrian walkway will go out and around, and I might do the same on the other side, just as an, again, as an aesthetic thing, I guess. There we go. Okay, now I can do this way, like so, and I won't be able to get that one in. That one there, that block there won't go in, but this one will. There we go. Okay, so that kind of clears that area. There's also a, like I said, that little filigree fence. It looks really cool, but I could put that on the top, I suppose. And if I have this pedestrian area, then I will, I'll be able to get through. The good thing about this stuff is that if I just place one there, it is, let's see, 250. It's really easy to break through. So if you are stuck, you can kind of climb up and just hack your way through pretty easily. So yeah, I don't think I'll worry too much about the level, like whether the fence is high or low, because it is a bridge, so I do want to be doing, the things that you do for a bridge. So you would have like a lower railing, and then you might have like larger railings like that kind of thing coming along. So once again, things to consider. We are at midday. We just got a delivery somewhere. Okay, close off. What I might do is go this way. Okay. And just run it along here. Oh, I see. There's a problem with that. You see that? Because the block's coming out. I can't run it that way. Okay, so what if we go... We'll be able to... The first one is going to have to go around. Oh, no. Do it again. Back. Done. Right. And then these ones can go that way. Okay. Sorted. Yep, we're good. No one is bothering us at the moment. They will start to come out because it's Hoarde night, so in the afternoon we'll probably get a small Hoarde coming. It's usually like, I think of it as the test Hoarde. The game like gives you a test run. Now this way, I think I need to go down here and that way. Like so, we'll probably be fine. Done. Will it let me? Is it going to let me? Yes, it's going to let me place it. And that one, I can put it there. It's a bit wacky. It's not the best look, but it's okay. So, it'll do. It's more practical than anything else, I guess. So there's our little bridge done. For now, I can probably make sure these railings are higher. Like I can double this up, for instance, and so on. Because they're going to just run across here and jump it up on the bridge. So we can stop that temporarily, just put a pause on it, so they'll have to smack their way through. That is if they try to come around the outside. Otherwise, they will just come through here, of course. Now, I did try to use the drawbridge. If you're wondering, the drawbridge, I had trouble fitting it properly. So there's a real knack to getting the drawbridge to work. I didn't like it. I would like to learn how to make it work better because it just didn't. But I might change my mind on this walkway and extend this across. So, okay. Well, let's get back up. Let's get back up here so we can have a little look around. I do have a way up. It's a little spa here. There's a spa. And you jump there, you have a ladder. So now we're up the top. And I just have to attend to something here. I won't be a moment. So that's how the bridge is looking so far. And it's definitely coming along and looking like something. Okay, I'll be back with you in just a moment. So just a quick pause. Okie dokie. So we're not far from Hub City. That's the Hub City right there. And we are just here. So the location itself isn't, it's not too bad, right? Over here is a town. There are resources. If I wanted to stop using the creative menu and just rely upon the land and everything that I could find in the game, I have plenty close by, a town and the city there, plus the desert and the resources of the desert, which are particularly good, and across here the forest. Now you can see, if I scroll in, you can see that how far I have to go. That little arm is self-created, like the beach and this little arm here. You can see your structure as you build your island, as you build wherever you are, as you change the biome using different blocks, it changes color and it also changes temperature. So that shows how far I've gone. That shows how far my bridge is and how long that took me. Well, a long time, quite a lot of hours of play. All right, because I'm up to level 22, so 14 in-game days. There you go, 14 in-game days to do that, right? And that's using the creative menu. Now you could do it with wood if you wanted, but there's not wood around here. You could use the adobe block, which is you need a clay deposit. And what else do you need? Adobe, I think you need a clay deposit and iron or something. So let's have a look. The adobe block. Let's see what's necessary. They love to break it though. That's one of the blocks they just love breaking. You might be better with cobblestone if you can, which is just you need rocks and you need clay. Right? I think the adobe one it's pretty fancy. This, here you are. Sand. Okay, so you're in the desert. You have you need stones, sand, clay. So it takes 6 clay per block. So that's quite a lot of clay per block. Now, if we go back to cobblestone, wherever that is, cobblestone, you've got to make these things first, which is your frame. It's going to take wood and fibres. And then the cobblestone itself, I think it takes about 10 per, wait a second, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Here we go, about 10 per block. Right, so if I made a cobblestone block, probably I've got cobblestone, so we can do it. It will take about 10 of them to fill it. Then to upgrade, you have to go to concrete. So that's the only problem with it, I guess. And also it depends on the look you want. So if you're building, you just want to create some kind of look, So the cobblestone is a particular look, and it's about 1,500 for a cobblestone block, I think, in strength. So, yeah, I mean, we can just place one here and see what that's like, I don't mind even just placing it there. So what I might do is, we'll just get rid of this for now. Peg that in there. Oh, is that full? Oh my goodness. It's full. But wait, it's full. Okay, well, looks like I'm going downstairs and I'll go place it in with all my other stuff. I'll show you what I've done down here anyway, so we may as well have a quick look while I'm taking on my base tour, because I've done quite a lot of things. So we have some different areas. That's my main area, and you can see it's the last resort for fighting. It's really got a lot. That's for downstairs. Okay, so that goes downstairs. I also have this area here, and I have these other little barricaded zones. That's to get back up on the roof. And of course you've got this door here. You can fight if they get downstairs, if they tunnel through or anything. And then you've got this door here, and they do like to come round this back door, by the way. They definitely like to have a go at that. Now, if you can see, you can look downstairs and see I've got the forge going, I've got the chem station, a few things going on down there. And I have a little entertainment zone. Actually, I'll show you that. I just made an entertainment zone. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. I decided I needed like a little safe zone. Something nice, you know, something nice. So I made a kitchen. There's my little kitchen. And you've got your workbench here. And then you have an entertainment zone just there. So how cool. How cool is that you can make things, you know, like this in the game. It's great, you know, and you can just, I've got meds all around the place in here. So if they do get down here, they, you know, they're going to have a bad time because I can shoot them from above. And I'm decked out with all my meds anyway, so it's, you know, I'm stocked up everywhere. So I'd pretty much just have to fight very badly, and which can happen, you know, if you're distracted or something. You can fight badly and it doesn't go so well. And then they get the better of you. So, of course, I have all of this decked out for fighting in case they break through. At this stage, I'm only on low spawn and all that, so I'm not really worried. But I did want to get it prepared for later so that I could, you know, I could run larger hordes and whatever if I want to have a bit of fun. So let's put the asphalt in. Oh, did I dump that outside? I might have. Oh, no, there. Okay, good. Now, I don't need the asphalt. I don't need my railings. And they can go here. There's some railings. I will need a couple of spare iron bars, I guess. Don't know. Tonight, do I want them? Maybe. Will I need that much cobblestone? Probably not. I'll just keep it on me. And, alright. What did I put in here? All kinds of bits and pieces. So this is my little place that I live in, that the character lives in, and all the food's in here. Lots of glass jars. Trying to think for anything else that I may potentially need for the evening. So I've got steel and the steel upgrade. Let's chuck that there. Put you here. And I've got plenty of bullets. Meds. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. It should automatically go into its position anyhow. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, I've got plenty of meds. I think I just need cobblestones. I need that nail gun. That axe is amazing. If you find this, Tarza's stone axe, look at the entity damage is 9.84, but the block damage 90.68, which is much better than just a regular one at that, you know, stage. So yeah, that's a really good axe to find. Now I do have my pickaxe. Will I need it? I don't think so. So I think I can just put that away for now. Don't think I need a pickaxe at the moment. So I was doing a little bit more building, but I don't know if there's really any point in building at this stage. I think there is a point in coming in here and maybe putting some more blocks down. The sand, it's becoming a little difficult, so it is currently 3 in the afternoon. And we've still got a while to go. So what I might do is I might do a little bit more work on the beach area and just try to expand that out a bit. Okay, just a brief pause. I'll be back with you in a moment. Right, back again. Okay, so what can I do in this time? Let's get the sand and build out. Let's create this beach a little bit more. It's a frustrating kind of project. So I'm happy to keep going on that, and let's see how we do. Okay. So I've got everything I need anyway. I don't need anything else for the Hoarde night. We're good to go. I do need to check my temperature. Oh, super cold, so I'm not going to want to go in the water, that's for sure. There we go. The temperature gets extreme on Hoarde nights. For some reason, it just gets really crazy. Super cold, super hot, you know, all that stuff. Let's go. Right, yeah, so I made these little openings to get through. So hopefully zombies will just wander through here. And, yeah. You can jump it as well. So you can see this is kind of just a shelf at the moment. Like that. Yeah, see the line there? Obviously, that's the way the grid goes. So it goes along with the grid. So when you place the blocks, they like to go along where the grid is. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to turn off my mic, and I'm going to keep on building here for now. And, yep, time will pass pretty quickly. Yeah, just a comment there that you'll notice that sometimes the blocks just fall through. So when you're building in the water, sometimes they do not like to, sometimes the blocks don't like to stack properly. They just start to fall apart like that. Yeah, you can keep on stacking them. If you can see a tiny bit of the block underneath through the water, then you should be able to place another one on top and it will take, but otherwise they will just kind of dissolve. If you're not playing in creative mode, then you probably will want to conserve resources. So because you'd want to conserve resources, you would not be doing this with the blocks and losing so many blocks. You'd probably build from under the water. However, the temperature's too cold, so I would risk my character getting hypothermia, and it's now 4:45. So yeah, time clocks on when you're building. You've got to keep an eye on the clock because it is Hoarde night. So I don't really want my character to have too many issues when we start, even though it is low spawn. You never know, the game can create some crazy stuff sometimes. So yeah, just better to be ready. Alright, that's okay. I thought a zombie was getting me. It was actually the cactus. See, that's the thing, you know, I'm kind of, I'm a bit wary because I've had them sneak up on me, and it didn't show that they detected me or anything. They just happened to like last minute detect me in a fraction of a second and smack me one. That, you know, I don't know. I've had weird things happen. So now that was a perfect example of what I was saying with the blocks. So you see how it collapsed because it wasn't solid and holding to the floor underneath. Now because it's quite deep, right? So that's creating a cave almost. If I put the block out here, you'll see that's 3 high. So it's actually creating a cave when I do that. And usually what I do is I go for a swim. When it's hotter, I take the character out for a swim and we go and fill in holes. Which is really not an ideal thing to do right now. So okay, we're getting there. I don't want this business here, of course. So sand is only 50. It's really, there's just no strength whatsoever to sand. Don't build on sand. Just, you know the saying, not to build on sand, well, that's why. Now, do I want to build this out? Probably. I think it was a bit deep or something. I'm not sure what the problem was. 2, 3. Okay, what's 3? 2. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Now to level it down so that the sand actually creates, you know, goes down to water level, is a little bit of a hassle, I think. You know, see, it's a sudden drop. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to actually be at water level. I'm not sure what my situation is there. I mean, I suppose, see, if I do that, it just, what it does. It's not really Yeah, that's not really going to do what I want it to do. So I think I'm going to have to put a ramp. And like I did there, I created a ramp and put the sand over the top. So a ramp situation might be what will fix this issue with my beach. Alright, so I might just get some ramps, maybe just some wooden ramps, and let's see if that's going to do anything to help this situation, to level it down to water level. So I literally just want it down at the water level. Okay, let's give this a go. Okay, I can hear something. There's a Z hanging around somewhere, closer to the base. This is what happens if you try to do the ramp situation. It just looks like that, and it's really just not going to do what I want it to. It looks like I'm stuck trying to figure out how on earth to get this beach to blend. I'm not quite sure yet. Hopefully there is a way to walk into the cactus. But okay, let's just I'm not sure. Okay, I think I'll just pan this for now. But there's actually no way to place something at the front back. My beach idea is just going to have a steep slope. I wonder what the slope is. You can see how far down that was. So you can see there exactly what the problem is, that when you're building further out, when you're extending an island, you're building into deep water. And because you're building in deep water, you end up with holes sometimes in the blocks. And so I think it's warm enough for us to keep going on it. Let me see. 72. Yeah, not too bad. I don't want to get, end up with hypothermia. That would not be good. Pop up the food and all of that. And this will, a nice hot stew, that will get our temperature up. There we go. Okay. So 90% of food. Okay. Let's go under the water and have a look. Now, I'm going to be just filling in these blocks. I was in crouch before, which is not so good. Now the problem is I've got these steep cliffs, so you can see under the water that it's coming straight down, and this could be the problem with my beach. That because it's so far, 54, I better not drown, hey? I'm so far down that I don't have a nice smooth line coming back up. Okay, it's 6 o'clock, so just keep an eye on that. Right. Oh, nearly 7. Feels in time. Okay, up we go. Breathe. Big diving apparatus. Okay, and again. I'm going to build myself a little structure back up because it's just dangerous. So let's do that so we can get back up. Sinkholes everywhere. Okay, so I can actually stand up here, and if I step back, I should be able to a little bit anyway. Stand up. Okay. Little walkway. And then you come up here and come up to there. Otherwise you actually can't get up. So the zombies will come down here if they swim around. They'll eventually pass up this way. Not standing. Oh, I keep walking into these cacti. I might have to. It's good for the zombies. It knocks their health down. But it's a bit annoying for me while I'm trying to build. They look nice. Yeah, so there's a problem down here because it is really holy. Yeah, it really has a lot of holes. I have created a shelf for myself here. Probably, there we go. Extend that a bit. I can see I've created a slight shelf for myself to climb up. That is a very long way down. And in the distance, where I'm pointing, you can see that I was using cement. So I started attempting to use cement just to see how it would come up. But yeah, I definitely have a lot of work to do on this situation here. So now I can't get up, so I'm not going to let me climb up. Just annoying, really. So, almost out of blocks. Okay. Up we go. So yeah, it's kind of treacherous, really. That's it, we're out. Well, that'll do for now. And so I realised that this structure here is not particularly strong. But the idea is to create a little beach area, so I'm going to go out quite far and keep that going. And how did I do this? Okay, how I did this was, let me just turn that off. So if you look, you can see I've left gaps, and in those gaps I've planted things. So that's how I've done it. All right. We're getting closer now to the time. There is the bridge. I'm quite happy with how it's coming along. I definitely want to do a lot more to it. I want to do some poles and such. But it's a start. It's a start. It's got that kind of spooky feel, which I like. I think it works. You know, you're coming from death and destruction to an oasis where you'll be protected. So that's the bridge of leaving the past behind. I hope. Let's so let's do this. There we go. My door. Alright. All sorted. And just waiting and ready. Not going to wait this whole time. I do need to do something with this back area. I haven't quite decided exactly what that is going to be. This area here could do something too. I can put a chair there. I don't have anything in there. So, let me decorate. Why not? A chair. Do I want a sink? No. I don't need that many beverage coolers. I could put a beverage cooler in there. So, that's a lot of beverage coolers. Okay. And then, you can go putting things in those beverage coolers. What is that I've got there? A vending machine? Yeah. Wow. I've got lots of vending machines on this property. It's, oh, it's giving me just one. Brilliant. Let's go and put a vending machine in there. There we go. Yeah. Just in case you really, really want it. Chair. I wonder, is there a corner? I think there's a corner piece. So I can, in the meantime, I mean, if the zombies come in and wreck it, they do. You know, so what? That's just how it goes. I have so many more of them that it's not going to matter. Now, there should be a corner piece or something I can do there. Let's have a look. Now, a beverage cooler, not where the ladder is, of course. But yeah, we've got things there. There we go. Okay, that's sufficient. Now, what can I do there? I wonder. I'm not sure. I think there's a corner lounge. I think there's a corner. I'll have a look. I don't actually have it though. Or do I? No, I don't think so. No. Right, let's go and have a look. So if you flick along here, you'll come to, there's a corner lounge, but it's a different colour. I want the black. There it is. Oh yay, look what I found. Well, that's a lot of them, and I really don't need that many. However, it's going to mean that we have this nice couch in the corner. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Wonderful. That looks ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. I could probably replace that couch there with a corner unit, but it's okay as is, I suppose. Once again, it doesn't really matter. Do whatever you want to do, I guess. So let's pop these in here. I'll worry about that later. Now, veggie stew, a meat stew, that will do. Put the bandage on. And something to drink. Now I need my nail gun for quick repairs. I've got enough water, it's fine. So in here I've got all my drinks. And I've got Mega Crush, red tea. They actually give you wellness points, and wellness points mean that you will your health goes up after you have a certain amount of them. Your health will go up a point. So if you're looking pretty bad on health, you want to be making the red and yellow teas and drink those. Okay. Right, so I might repair this up for tonight. Problem is, when you repair it, it loses. It actually loses some points, so it's not as strong. I might be able to find one. I mean, I am in this menu. Let's see. Depends. Different every time. It's random. Oh, it's giving me a better spiked club, so I'm happy to kind of swap that around and take the 422. There we go. Okay, well, time's ticking, and done a tiny bit of decorating here. Don't have many drinks, so I can put some drinks in this fridge. There's nothing in there at the moment. Got meds, once again. And I don't think I've got any money. 512, because I didn't use the, you can get like the maximum amount of money from the creative menu, but I don't do that. I think that's a bit dodgy. Can of miso soup, can of pasta. Don't need it, I've got plenty. Cornbread will actually increase your wellness as well. So it's easy. One corn makes one cornbread. Simple. Turn it into cornmeal, and all you need is bottled water, and away you go. 5 points? No, that's okay. Alright. Let me grab some stuff. Fill up this fridge a little. Everything's going red. It looks so scary. All nights are really cool in this. Very scary. Okay, so I guess maybe coffees and water. That's probably the only other thing that I want in there at this stage. Right, that's fine. And everything's closed. I just make sure that, yep, I've secured all my bits and pieces. That's all good. Did I do my... No. Okay. That's a thought. This way or the other way? Which way am I going? That's all closed off. We'll go up here. Okay. Close you. Yeah, you don't want to do that in a hurry. It's easier in crouch. Hard to aim at it. It just doesn't like to let you do it. Let's go. But these hatch doors are a little slow, but if you're in crouch, they're not. It's only if you're standing. Okay, up we go. Let's see where they're going to come from. Look at that. Wow. Now, how spooky is my bridge? Whoa. Oh, I fell off my tower. Back up. Red all around. Yeah, so you can see that I have to put the lights in. Clearly I've only got 3, so I'm still going with my lighting on the bridge. Alright, here we go. Hoarde night in a matter of in-game minutes. And I do have a kitty that needs my attention and might interrupt, so hopefully I don't have to pause, but we'll see. Okay, let's see how it goes. It's low spawn and I'm only in the scavenger mode. I decided not to change that because I don't want my building to get ruined. I don't want to have to do too many repairs because the point is to do building, not to have to like spend hours and hours on repairs and mucking around. So we should get a decent little horde coming. Should get three hordes, and yeah, have a bit of a fight, and then get back to it, and keep going on the bridge maybe. Okay. So, like I suggested, they came out of the water and they're coming from the northeast. The city, by the way, Hub City is just there, so they're actually coming from the city. All right. Well, look at them. All right. Of course, that makes more noise and so more come. I'm going to get back down here so I can get to them. It seems that I've created a jumping castle. This looks like fun. This is the fun zone. That's a playground over there. Okay, I'm going to switch off my mic and I'm just going to keep on going with this. And let's just clock along with this horde night. Look, they're going for a swim. Have you seen them? Look. I have hotel guests. I already get cracking and start knocking these hotel guests out. Okay, switching off my mic for a bit. Okay, a break in the weather, so to speak. Right, well, that's the first lot. There you go. So they like to jump on stuff. So you can see they like to jump on things. And the stalactites are quite popular as a playground for zombies. Okay, so we are overheating and need to cool. And the other side, I'll just have a little crush. That should help me with longer archery. Better shot. So I just put cowboy hat on. I don't really need the light. I have lit this place up really well. So yeah, I could go inside and shoot them. I do if they really start to give me trouble here, but it's actually easier to just do it from above. You can see them better. And they can't hit you, that's the other thing. From down there. Only the monkey can do stuff like that. He can jump and the cops, because they want that nuclear vomit. That stuff. Alright, we don't do that. How are we doing now? That's quite a few Z's anyway. Here we go. Like I said, they do like. This guy wants to go swimming. Oh, he's one leg short now. Okay. So to make sure I don't fall down this hole again, that's the only issue I have. I do need to. I couldn't put a the ladder goes all the way to the top there. So it's a bit weird. And the things don't come up there, actually. But it's good for me because it means if I mess up and fall off like I did before. Thankfully I didn't break anything. It's trying to make me go there again. For sure, look. Okay. So I can come back in here. That's the whole idea of this business. The railing so I don't fall. Yeah, so if you tend to fall a lot, stay behind the railings and just shoot from afar. You get better at the aim. You can spin now, yay. If not, I'll get the sniper rifle. Oh, that's close. Okay. Penny. Dead now. Oh, look at them all. I do need to take my gun skills up actually. It and it didn't stop. Guy's tough. Okay. going to keep this up. And yeah, it's as you can see, it's only just coming up to 1 o'clock. So this will go on till about 3 in the morning. Actually. So there'll be a fair bit of loot from these Z's. So I can still hear them. They're around. I can't see them. I can hear them. There's one just close by. Here somewhere. And can't seem to see where it is. It's stuck on something. So I'll keep wandering around and see if I can identify where it is. Hopefully it might be trying to tunnel. I did lay down, I think, 3 blocks down from the bottom of the basement, so something like that. So we're pretty well barricaded. It'd be hard for it to knock this structure down, although I wouldn't put it past a zombie with its friends to have a good go at it anyway. Okay, well hopefully it's not going to cause any grief. So there's a mystery zombie or two, and I'm not sure where they are. Oh, I can hear it jumping somewhere. I've got to try to find it and get rid of it, because otherwise another horde won't come. It kind of holds it off, and then when you do finally kill it, you get one at some weird hour. So, yeah. Whether it's a wandering horde, I'm not sure what you call that, but it has happened to me before. I'd rather kind of get it all done during the horde night, and then get back to building. So, okay, I'm going to zip around here and just see if I can find this thing. Okay, just flicking my mic on. One down. Now you can see they've knocked part of my sandstone structure out. That was a bridge over there. So they've successfully created some destruction, which is why I only have this down on low. Okay, let's see where we can find this other one somewhere. Where is it? I heard the monkey zombie just then, somewhere. That's where it was. It was down, trying to tunnel through the sand. I wondered if they'd have a go at that, so there you go. They do. Alright. Yeah, let's get out. Base all secure again. We should have a few more now. I should send another forward, I think. That was only 2. I think I'm due for 3. Definitely sounds like there is a monkey zombie outside, so I'm going to get up on the roof and have a look. So we're still being hunted. I don't think it's over just yet. Sounds like there's 1 or 2 hanging around. They might be trying to get up around the base because, like I showed you, it's kind of it's a steep cliff, and you have to kind of navigate your way to a place where you can actually climb up. So I've got that to do because that's a bother. It means they're going to start tunneling. But if they can just walk up it quite easily, yeah, it might be worth using just even the wedges, you know, just to, well, nearly walked off, just to create a smooth walkway so that all the way around this base, so that, you know, even for myself, if I happen to be in the water doing something, and that there's an easy way for me to get up, easier than trying to climb up on these blocks of earth, you know, because the blocks of earth, they're just they're a bit bumpy really. I mean, if you just make some wooden ramps, that's really a nice smooth way to kind of climb up anything. Okay, so anyway, I could do that all stairs, but pretty much, I mean, if they're going to insist on coming through the water, then I guess I should do that, just to stop them from tunneling and destroying all of the stuff that I've, you know, made the effort to build. Because ultimately they'll tunnel underneath all of this, see, and it'll collapse, and then I have to do it all over again, which I don't fancy. They've already destroyed some of my sandstone structure, so it's kind of annoying. I like Hoarde Knights though, but yeah, it's just what they do. Zombies just destroy stuff, so I will keep it to low spawn and no more. For this one anyway. Until I'm kind of happy that I've secured this island in a way that they're not going to be tunneling. So I've got to stop them from doing that, because tunneling's going to lead to collapse. You know. Anyway, I can hear, I thought I heard something banging then. I'm sure there's still something hanging around. I just, yeah, here we go. It's 4 o'clock. Nope, they're not after me now. Okay, well that was it. I don't know what happened to the monkey zombie. He's probably just waiting for me. Waiting for me to go down there so he can suddenly emerge out of the water or something. No doubt that'll be it, but there we go. That was it. There we go. It's now, isn't that creepy? I think it looks really amazing. So it's so scary. I mean, if the sky actually turned that colour, you'd be kind of freaked out, right? Anyway, okay, well, I'm a little over time anyhow, so that's the Hoarde night, and I will be back into building, continuing with my bridge next time I come in. I do have some things to do here, so I will have to call it a night. We've finished the Hoarde night, survived, the structure has not been knocked down. I will have to go under the water and check, because I think some of those zombies actually tunneled. So I'll be switching the zombie spawn off now, and then going and doing repairs, and then continuing with my build and my creepy sculptural bridge. I'm doing something bizarre with that bridge. So I might make some little spires and things on there, I'm not sure. But it's a contrast to the sweet oasis that's been created. And also on the other side there, I'm going to create a little, you know, maybe like build a little hotel or something, you know, yeah, something cool. So we'll work it out. We'll work it out. It's going to be more than just this side of the water. I want the oasis to spread across the other side, as it would. You know, I can still hear a zombie hanging around. It's around somewhere. Now I'll have to go looking for it. Okay, thanks for joining me. For those of you who watch this on YouTube, thank you for your support too. And if you do know anybody who is over 50 and plays games, let them know about my channel. I am a female over 50, clearly, and like to play games on console. I don't do PC, I just do console at this stage. So that's sort of where I specialise. I like survival games, post-apocalyptic, and some fantasy. So if you know someone who's interested, would like to pick up a few tips or some creative ideas, please send them in my direction. And also please do ensure that you like and subscribe. I've got to say that because people do this at the end of a video, and often I haven't done it. I have forgotten to put a like because I'm too busy watching. So anyway, yeah. So that'd be great too. Thank you very much once again for all your support. And this channel, of course, is very new, and it's new, and I'm new to streaming, and gradually learning. I need to get better equipment. I'm on very basic equipment, but I do like to share my adventures, and I hope that you enjoy them too. Okay, I shall see you on. I'll be back on Friday. All goes to plan. And in Stranded Deep, and then on a miscellaneous game. So yes, Friday Stranded Deep, and it's 100 days plus. In Stranded Deep, I'm just exploring all the rest of the islands, and then I'll be doing the boss fights. So it's 100 plus days, and I have it's my very first character, I think, that I made. So I have been building and trying to figure out how to transport stuff. But I've also got the hub city, and we'll see how I go in the next couple of days. But I might do the hub city build. I'm rebuilding a city block. I've been doing that for a while. So I've got more to share on that. I have done a little bit more, and I'm about to start on another hotel. So I might actually share that with you Friday night after the Stranded Deep. So, okay. Until then, you enjoy yourselves, have a good time, stay safe, stay healthy, and catch you at the next stream. Bye for now.